Hello there, Simon Keeling here again, and this is the next version of the video for weatherweb.tv. Now, this version is specifically for aviation, and I've included a few more charts in here. I want you to tell me what you think of the charts. The feedback you gave me last time was absolutely brilliant, so thank you for that. But please do continue sending the feedback in. I want this forecast to be what you want it to be. So on today's forecast, which is issued on Tuesday, we're looking forward towards the weekend, and I'll try and give you an indication as to likely flying conditions. Now, we know there's still a bit of work needed on the graphics, so do bear with me, but all your suggestions more than welcome. Have a look and see what you think. So looking then at Thursday first of all, and this is the pressure chart for Thursday with the surface winds on there as well. And really we've got a ridge of high pressure over us on Thursday morning. That warm front though is moving its way eastwards, and I think for much of England and Wales it'll be a fine morning, certainly flyable, but as that warm front comes in, so clouds going to increase, thicken and lower. I think bases around western coasts of Scotland and Ireland in the morning, probably around 1500 feet, and I think for western parts of Wales and western England, I think there the base is coming down to about 1000 feet as that front approaches late afternoon. For much of the rest of England and also eastern Scotland though, we should find bases staying at about 2 to 2500 feet. Now the next chart is to show you the rainfall prediction for the 6 hours up till midday on Wednesday, and you can see that big dry slot in between, but the rain just coming into Scotland and also into northern and western parts of Ireland. Also note that rain over southeast England, that is the remnants of a cold front that moves through overnight, but I think that's cleared Kent by the time it gets light. For the majority of places though, it's a dry start to the day. On Thursday, things start to change. Look at this low pressure off northern Scotland with a cold front moving its way southeastwards through the country. Now, that one is going to be bringing some pretty heavy bursts of rain across northern England, Wales and also the Midlands and Ireland. However, it's that occlusion coming through Scotland and also into Northern Ireland in the afternoon, which brings a real change in the weather. Very cold conditions behind there. So strong winds and heavy rain ahead of that cold front. I think bases down to about 800 to 1000 feet in rain across England and Wales on Thursday morning. Behind, I think we'll find the bases up to 2000. These are the 5,000 foot winds for Thursday. Now I know the colours need some playing around with here, but I just wanted to show you that wind shift, look, coming through northern England and also through Ireland behind the cold front, where we go into a west to west northwesterly and eventually northwesterly at 40 to 45 knots at 5,000 feet. By the time we get through towards Friday, the flow has come round into the northwest, so I think really it's a case of sunshine and wintry showers on Friday, much colder weather right the way across the whole of the country. I think we'll find that those fronts will be bringing bands of snow showers southwards, probably most favoured spots for the snow showers all over Scotland where they will be heavy, bases at 800 feet in some Q nim cloud in heavier snow showers over Scotland and also over Ireland. I think though that for much of England and Wales, probably less in the way of showers, and particularly the best areas, probably southern coast of England. Bases here of about 1500 to 2000 feet in cumulus cloud, probably only about 4 or 5/8 through the day. But certainly much colder everywhere. And if we look at the 850 winds, the 5,000 foot winds, you can see that they've come round into the northwest again. The strongest of the winds though by then, really over the eastern parts of the country, we've got lighter winds out towards the west. And yes, I know that those colours do need some tweaking. Looking ahead on towards Saturday then, and a ridge of high pressure builds in, so some milder conditions coming through. However, I think the problem is that as that milder air arrives, we could find things turning misty and foggy, particularly over western coasts of Wales, England, Scotland and also Ireland. Generally though, I think for many parts of England and Scotland it should be a better day, dry with some sunny spells and bases about 3000 feet, although that cold front coming into northern Scotland could still bring some hefty snow showers for northern and eastern Scotland, bases there 1200 feet at. And finally, as we look at the surface chart for Sunday, now again, this is a long way away, so don't forget things can change, but it looks as if we'll find the Atlantic starting to take control again with weather systems moving in from the west. You can see those fronts there through Ireland and through southwest England. Generally though, that ridge of high pressure over the east of England should bring a fine start to the day for many of us. Bases 2,500 to 3,000 feet, I think, for much of England, Wales and Scotland. However, as that front approaches, bases will lower, rain getting into the southwest by Sunday morning, crossing Ireland too during Sunday morning, and reaching Wales, central England and western Scotland, I think, by Sunday afternoon. Bases in that rain probably down to around 1,000 to 1,200 feet. I think more typically though for eastern England and eastern Scotland through Sunday, bases of about 2,000 to 2,500 foot, and not bad flying conditions towards the east. But of course, as I say, that's still quite a long way away. So there you go. Let me know what you think. Send your suggestions to me at simon@weatherweb.net, and we'll continue developing things. If you are a sponsor, or you know of any sponsors, people who might be willing to advertise, please do let me know. I want to keep this service free of charge, and also get it out there for the start of the new flying season. Thanks for watching.